All right. Shalom Makim, the high spirit wind Judah of the GMS Mississippi camp, giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem Rachakudash. I also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, today I want to go into a topic which is basically a follow up on the topic that I did yesterday on the live stream. And when I got done with the video, I realized that it was certain key things that I didn't even think about speaking of when I was doing the live stream. For one, the brother that did the email, he asked specifically what are certain things that you can do to, recover from that. And I didn't mention that in the video. All right, so one thing I want to go into is I mentioned the stones, but the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, all right, is going to determine how the rest of your day is going to go. The very first thing you do when you get up in the morning, that's going to set the tone for the rest of the day. All right? And shalom to you brothers and sisters who are tuning into this live stream. And one of the most important things you can do that I know of, outside of course reading, praying, and all that, is exercising. All right? For me, especially for a particular period of time, the first thing I did when I got off work, I ran. A lot of times I didn't even go to the house and change clothes. I just went running. All right, and what that running does, it cleanses out not only your body but your spirit, and that's what you want. You want things that cleanses you out, not only physically but spiritually. All right, but running is like your body internally taking a shower, man. All right, and you cleaning out your temple, man. All right, and if you do stuff like that for about 3 weeks at a time, consistently, all right, you'll notice that, your mind is sharper. You have a stronger spirit. You feel more positive. It's a natural de-stressor. All right, one of the most powerful things you can do, all right, that'll help develop you and it's free, is really running. And for me, it's running. But for you, it could be jump rope. It could be a Stairmaster. Anything that'll probably allow you to break a sweat. But when you go running, man, it's just so powerful. And it helps you get out of that filthy state. It helps you get out of that filthy, low vibrational state, that low energy, negative state. You could get a lot of demons out through running. All right, because demons can't inhabit a clean temple. Demons are attracted to filthy temples. All right, and another thing that attracts demons is you not being in motion. All right, stagnant energy, it attracts demons, man. Just how stagnant waters attract mosquitoes and gnats, and it has the icky feeling around it. All right, but moving waters are full of life. One thing that's very powerful is being in a state of momentum in its truth. All right, spiritual momentum, but physical momentum as well. You got an exercise regimen, you got an eating regimen, all right, whatever it may be. But you should put yourself in a state of momentum. All right, and if you put yourself in a state of momentum, you're gonna understand that you have a stronger spirit, and you're gonna recover faster, because you're still gonna get knocked down from different avenues and different places. But if you're generally in a state of momentum, you're just gonna keep it moving. So we got to develop a mindset of just keep it moving, instead of sitting down and feeling defeated and beating yourself up. Just keep it moving. It's like a Sonic's game or a Super Mario game. You making an effort to get these rings and increase your power and reach your ultimate goal, but along that path, you're gonna fall into little tunnels and little pits, and it's gonna steal some of your rings, steal some of your strength, steal some of your power. But you can hop back out those little tunnels and hop back out those pits, and along the way, you build your strength back up, man. Now, make me want to download a Super Mario game right now. Just being facetious, but now it just turned me back on to it. But the point is, all right, you got to be in a state of momentum. But there's a lot of power in exercising, brothers. All right, it's certain, like the scripture says, bodily exercise profiteth little. Compared to getting you in the kingdom, bodily exercise does profit little. But it's very important on this side, man. All right? But being in a state of exercising, being in a state of breaking a sweat, doesn't have to be too vigorous or rigorous. All right? They help you stay in a clean spirit, man. Oh, even running with the selenite stick. That helps your spirit stay clean, man. That's like two cleansing agents. With running with the selenite stick in your weaker hand, your receptive hand, not your dominant hand. All right. That's a cleansing agent, man. Like I said, don't you're not gonna actually be perfect, but you be your best version. And one of the things you do that that's part of being your best version is being in a state of momentum. All right, men are about action, do, make, you know, will, power, motion. That's masculine energy, and we have to stay in a state of momentum. And we're in a spiritual war. And just like in the wild, if you're an animal that's laying down too long, those scavengers are gonna start coming next to you to see if you're dead, and start feeding on your death or your perceived death. Same thing in the spirit. If your spirit is stagnant and you're not in motion, you're gonna attract spirits because they like idleness. All type of unclean animals like vacant buildings, man. We don't want to build a vacant building because we're gonna attract all type of spirits, man, just from not doing nothing. Do you have downtime? Yes, but you should carve out some time in your life where you're in motion, man. It's a lot. But this is a follow-up live stream because, like I said, when I did the video, I realized I ain't even talk about some of the things I wanted to talk about, and it's just how the spirit is sometimes, But yeah, it's recovery, man. All right, running is very powerful, Eating clean, really doing the works around the brothers, even taking yourself out to the movies, man. Taking yourself to a museum or a nice restaurant. I like things like that. You don't have to be out there in the streets like that, but you just be put yourself in the change of scenery, man, because this is a war on our mind. All right, this captivity, we left the physical slavery aspect. Now it's just a war on your spirit. It's a war on your psyche to keep you away from the Most High. All right, he doesn't do his food, this American food. He doesn't do distractions on the internet. He doesn't do street culture and feminist culture. You have to understand these are war attacks against the 12 tribes to keep them estranged from their power. Keep us in a state of sin, ultimately. Street culture, the feminist movement. All right? Women being whores, Jakes being niggas. See if brothers got anything. There's something real quick on my spirit. But shalom. All right, to you brothers and sisters, you Akim, you Aqua, who did tap in, But I'm not going to keep forcing it, It is through the spirit, it'll just be a short live stream. But it's a follow-up because, like I said, I wanted to mention running, I didn't mention running. All right? So through the spirit, it was mentioned. But I hope you brothers have a Tawab evening, man. Tawab afternoon, and may all in the glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim al-Shai, Bashim al-Kakodash, double underscore elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Abba, Kamar, Shalom.